Hi students, welcome to ALPHORES e-learning program mathematics class. In previous session we have discussed about the minimum and maximum values of this model, that is if it is of the form a cos x plus b sin x plus c, right? That means what are rules and regulations here? The two angles must be here one and the same, okay? And after that the degree of cos and sin also here 1, and a, b, c are here real numbers. So whenever any function is of this standard model, then minimum we got c minus root of this and maximum is this value, okay? And then suppose if I denote these as small m and capital M, then our interest is what about maximum and minimum values of 1 divided by f of x also, okay? So how to find 1 by f of x? While discussing about period of a function f of x, if period of f of x is t, then we have discussed that 1 by fx period also t itself. Whereas in maximum minimum value we can't make use of such kind of rule. Now suppose students, you observe small m is the minimum value, capital M is the greatest value, and these two are having here suppose the same sign, then for 1 by f of x you can define minimum maximum. Again if they are having opposite sign, then for 1 by f of x you can define minimum and maximum. How we can define exactly, let us observe, okay? Now suppose I am taking here it is 2 less than f of x value if it is less than 5, right? And both are having here same sign, equality also. Suppose if I consider, that means the least value of f of x you got 2 and the greatest value is here 5, okay? Now I want to take here the reciprocal value. The reciprocal whenever you take here, then it is 1 by 2 and this side you are having how much? 1 divided by 5, okay? And then this is here 1 divided by f of x. So whenever to any function if you take reciprocal, then immediately we must change the inequality, that is the rule. So here you are getting greater than or equal to, and here also it is greater than or equal to, okay? Now if I reverse this one, it is 1 by 5 less than or equal to 1 divided by f of x less than or equal to how much? 1 by 2, okay? That means this is actually how much? 1 by 5 means 0.2. And what about here? 1 by 2 means 0.5. So inequality is as it is. That means 0.2 less than 0.5. So whenever these are having same sign, then if I take the reciprocal, what is happening here? This reciprocal is now coming as here minimum value, and this reciprocal here you are getting as here maximum value, okay students? Now suppose here minus 2 value and here minus 5, then you know minus 5 value is less than actually how much? Minus 2, okay? So once you got this minus 5 less than minus 2, if I take the reciprocal, again you need to here change the symbol. That means whenever these 2 and 5, if they are having same sign, that means both positive or both here negative. Of course here minus 5 we write and here we write minus 2. Then we can say exactly for 1 divided by f of x, the minimum value is here reciprocal of maximum value there. Understand? So there what is the reciprocal? This is c plus maximum. To maximum you are writing here reciprocal 1 by maximum of f of x, okay? So denominator whenever it is coming 1 divided by, you are taking a cos x plus b sin x plus c. This is your 1 by f of x value. And to this 1 by f of x value, if you are taking which kind of value? When denominator value is maximum, then total value will be here how much? Minimum. Therefore minimum is how much? 1 by c plus this one. And that means here both will come, minimum as well as maximum both will come. That means if at all you got a less than or equal to f of x less than or equal to b, a and b are having here same sign. or small m if I write this is minimum and this one is maximum, these two are having here same sign. Then if you take reciprocal, what is happening? 1 by m less than or equal to 1 by f of x less than or equal to 1 by small m. That means here you got minimum as well as maximum. That means both are coming, understand? Then range is nothing but exactly in the reversal order. That means 1 by c plus here, comma 1 by c minus. Okay, then suppose here the two are having, that is small m and capital M, if they are having opposite sign. If they are having opposite sign, what will happen? So students, observe here, whenever they are having opposite sign, then if I write suppose minus 2 value, understand, minus 2 less than or equal to f of x value less than or equal to 5. Got it? So this one is minus 2, obviously it is less than 5. And moreover here this is our minimum value and this is our maximum value. That's why you can't say if this is negative, this is positive. Only here this side is negative. And now I want to take the reciprocal. If I take the reciprocal, what is happening? 1 by minus 2 or minus 1 by 2. You have to change the symbol, that is inequality. And this one is 1 by f of x greater than or equal to how much? 1 divided by 5. Okay, up to this you got the idea. And now here if I reverse the entire inequality, that is 1 divided by 5 less than or equal to 1 by f of x, it is less than or equal to minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, and what is this value actually? It is 0.2. 1 divided by 5, and this is less than or equal to, what about this one? 1 by f of x. And now this is nothing but minus how much? 0.5. So now here is the point. The point is nothing but 0.2 you got ultimately less than how much? Minus 0.5. Finally a positive value you got less than negative value, which is complete absurd in case of real number system. So what to do here? Both cannot happen simultaneously. That means you can't say 0.2 less than as well as this, just like our previous case and. Understand? And cannot come now here. Only one case, that means either this is true or this is true, but not both. That's why we are writing either minimum exists or which value exists, maximum value exists, but not here both the values. So only minimum you can take or only maximum you can consider. That is the reason when the symbols of these minimum and maximum of f of x, if they are having opposite sign, then for 1 by x here minimum value exists or maximum value exists, but both cannot exist like this here simultaneously. Then what about here? Range of 1 by f of x. Understand? That means how you got the value from this condition. If I write this one, it is nothing but you can say 0.2 less than or equal to how much? 1 divided by f of x, or what is the other kind? 1 divided by f of x value, it is less than or equal to how much? Minus 0.5. Got it? So we got in this way. Either this happen or this happen, both cannot happen because you are getting a blunder value from the set of real numbers. So that is the rules, children. Here you have to use in this way. Then what is this meaning here? 1 divided by f of x is greater than or equal to how much? 0.2, or it is, this is as it is less than or equal to minus 0.5. Now greater than or equal to means what is this value actually here? The least value, minimum, right? And less than or equal to means what is this value here? Maximum value. Understand? So you cannot say maximum is minus value and minimum is a positive value. That is again a blunder. That's why we are telling here either this happen or this happen. So what about here? Range of 1 by f of x, students? It is minus infinity comma this value. The meaning is here, if I write in this way, less than or equal to means what is the ultimate value? The ultimate value is nothing but if I write here real line. Real line is nothing but our x-axis. Then this is minus 0.5 somewhere here, and this side you are having 0.2. So how are our 1 by f of x values? They are more than of this one. Now this side there is no limit at all, implies till where they can go here, up to here infinity. And again less than or equal to, that means it is less than or equal to like this. So f of x values are coming in this way. Then what about the greatest value here? It is minus 0.5 is the greatest from this side. Then till where they can go, this side it is up to here minus infinity. And this side they are going to no other limit, means it is up to plus infinity. And this side no other limit, this side means it is up to here minus infinity, plus infinity we can write. Therefore students, here we write 1 by f of x value is nothing but it is belonging to what kind of value? This side it is minus infinity. So minus infinity, and it is minus how much? 0.5. So we put like this. Or whenever it is coming or, then always you have to use this symbol. It is known as union. It indicates always or notation. And this side you are having 0.2 till where here you got plus infinity, right? And now observe here clearly, this is a reciprocal of which kind of value? It is nothing but reciprocal of c minus root of a square plus b square. That means this value you got minimum value reciprocal, and this value you got maximum value reciprocal. Understand? Therefore you must observe here, whenever to find for 1 by f of x, the range value, first observation must be this one. You find as it is same formula, that is c minus and c plus. After that what you have to do is, you just find here small m, capital M, let them be like this. And then if they are having, these two values are having same sign, then for 1 by fx this is our range. And if they are having opposite sign, then this is our range. Okay. Now students, suppose let us take these two examples and let us check here what about minimum and maximum values. Okay. Now suppose this is our value, first problem. Now you have to check here, always the concentration has to be on the denominator, as numerator is complete constant. Now observe whether it is in the standard form or not. For standard form, what are our rules and regulations? The x must be 1 at the same, and these three are here real numbers, and degree also here 1. So you can make use of simply that concept, that is f of x is a cos x plus b sin x plus c. So first what we have to do, the denominator least value, greatest value. So if I take this is, suppose f of x is our denominator, root 7 sin x plus root 29 cos x plus 7. Okay, and then now what about here, c minus root and c plus root. So I am taking c minus root of a square plus b square value. It is nothing but 7 minus under root of 7 plus 29, right? And what is 7 plus 29 here? 36, and root 36 is 6, and thereby you got this value as here 1. And next value, c plus root of a square plus b square. Then same value 7 plus it is 6, that is nothing but 13. Implies you got here which kind of values? Both are having same sign. So small m and capital M, here you got same values, that means same sign. So then we write here 1 less than or equal to here. This is our f of x, our assumption. So 1 less than or equal to f of x less than or equal to 13. Now what is the observation? These two are having same sign. Now just we require the reciprocal of this particular value. So it is 1 by 13 less than or equal to 1 by f of x less than or equal to how much? 1. Hence the minimum value of this function is 1 by 13 and maximum is 1. That means which value you got here? Reciprocal of the maximum is minimum. Reciprocal of the minimum is here maximum value. And hence what is the range for 1 by f of x here? It is nothing but clearly 1 by 13 comma 1. That means you got this kind of value, right? And now let's observe here the second one. That is 1 divided by 2 plus 3 cos x plus 4 sin x. In the same way we proceed here, that means this value is nothing but how much? 2 plus 3 cos x plus 4 sin x. And in this way again, if you find first the least and greatest values of this particular function. And now this is equal to 2 minus, understand, 3 square plus 4 square, and you know clearly this value is 5. So 2 minus 5, that is minus 3. And then what about here? 2 plus 5, that is equal to here 7. And thereby you got, this is here minus 3 value you got, and this one how much you got here? 7. So what happened here? You got to the second case, that is 1 divided by f of x we require, but these two values you are here you are having opposite sign. So minus 3 and 7, once they are having opposite sign, then simultaneously you cannot get here minimum as well as maximum values. Either minimum you can obtain or maximum you can obtain. Therefore, what is the value? If at all you have any confusion, just write in this way, that is 1 by 7 less than or equal to 1 by f of x less than or equal to here minus 1 by 3. Now you are supposed to take either this case or you are supposed to take which one? This case, any one of the cases. Then if I take this case, 1 divided by f of x value greater than or equal to how much? 1 by 7. That implies 1 by f of x value, it is belonging to 1 by 7 comma how much here? Infinity. That means here you observe students, 1 by c plus root of a square plus b square comma infinity type of case you got. In the same way, immediately directly you can't write and understand. Here you have to make use of the symbol u, which is representing or union, or you can write here in this way, that is or 1 divided by f of x value, it is belonging to now which kind of value? This side you take, that is less than or equal to minus 1 by 3. Less than or equal to minus 1 by 3 means till where it can go up to minus infinity. So it is minus infinity comma minus 1 by 3. So this value or this value, finally what is our range? The range is nothing but 1 by f of x is belonging to, we write here it is 1 by 7 comma infinity, or how much here it is minus infinity comma minus 1 by 3. That means maximum value exists, then the maximum is minus 1 by 3. Or if minimum exists, then the minimum is nothing but 1 by 7. But you cannot say minimum is 1 by 7, maximum is minus 1 by 3 simultaneously, which is absurd, because minimum you got positive value, maximum you got here negative value. That's why here the symbol is how much? Always or. This is very very important, students, whenever they asked as a reciprocal. So first observation is nothing but here whether they are having same sign or opposite sign as far as denominator is concerned. Then only we can proceed in this way. Okay. Now students, let's have a new concept. That means in the same we are in trigonometry extreme values, but the new concept, that is nothing but arithmetic mean, geometric mean and harmonic mean. Basing on these also, it is very easy to use sometimes to find minimum and maximum values of trigonometric functions and some other functions also. So all of you know aware of here this one, that is arithmetic mean. Suppose quantities are given x1, x2, etc., xn, which are positive quantities. Then for these positive quantities, arithmetic mean you know very well, it is nothing but average sum of the quantities divided by number of quantities, right? And if it is geometric mean, we have to take product of all with these values to the power of 1 by n, and whereas harmonic mean is n divided by this one. And other rule we have in this one, that is arithmetic mean always greater than or equal to geometric mean, and it is greater than or equal to HM. Okay, so this is a very very useful condition to find here least value or greatest value in case of some algebraic functions and many other also, including trigonometric functions. Then now here how we can make use of this? Let us observe, students, first of all here x comma 1 by x when they are positive. Understand? Suppose x is greater than 0 given. Then what about here x and 1 by x nature? One is reciprocal of the other. Then I am using AM condition, that is x plus 1 by x divided by 2. Right? This is AM. And what about GM here? X into 1 by x whole to the power of 1 by 2. Got it? And now What about the inequality in between them? It is greater than or equal to. That implies x plus 1 by x value is greater than or equal to how much here? 2. That means as long as x is positive, the minimum value is how much here? 2. Then what about range of here x plus 1 by x? The range of x plus 1 by x is nothing but here it is 2 comma how much? Infinity. Greater than or equal to 2 means it goes here in this way, 2 is the value until there, that means up to largest value it can go. That's why here when x value is positive, then range of x plus 1 by x is nothing but 2 comma infinity. What is the necessary condition? One is reciprocal of the other. And suppose in the same case I will take x as negative. Understand? Suppose x is negative, same quantity is x comma 1 by x, but x value is negative. Now x is negative, simultaneously 1 by x also here negative, right? And now I just want to make use of same concept whatever we have proved. Whenever x is negative, students observe what about here? Minus x value, right? Minus x value is positive. If you just change the symbol, that means if minus 3 it is negative, if I multiply by minus symbol, then it will become 3, which is nothing but here positive. In that way, suppose x negative, then minus x value is positive. And now what about here these values? If I write x plus 1 by x, understand? In the same way it is greater than or equal to actually how much you got? 2. Okay, it is greater than or equal to 2, and now here x value is but which kind of value? Negative. Therefore the same rule I can apply only for minus x. That implies minus x plus 1 divided by minus x value greater than or equal to 2, because minus x value is positive. Now let us multiply by minus symbol. Then what will happen? X plus 1 by x less than or equal to how much you got? Minus 2. Implies when x is negative, then x plus 1 by x value it is having a maximum value, that is minus 2. Therefore what is here? Range of x plus 1 by x, it is nothing but minus infinity comma it is minus 2 less than or equal to. Got it? That means again just like our previous case, either minimum exists or maximum exists. Basing on what quantity? When x is negative, then maximum exists. When x is positive, then minimum exists. Anyhow, you are writing reciprocal of x, that means obviously x value not equal to 0. As a whole, students, what we can say for x comma 1 by x? So x comma 1 by x, whenever you come across this rule, whether x is positive or negative, finally we can say range of x plus 1 by x. It is nothing but, range means the total value, nature of this total value. It is nothing but you got 2 comma infinity, or what is the other value? Minus infinity comma minus 2. Understand? So in this way you can find here range of x plus 1 by x. Students, this is a very important formula which we can make use in so many other chapters also. So let's remember this one. And now what about use of this one particularly in trigonometry, right? And suppose if I write the one is reciprocal of other, the kind of functions are nothing but sin x comma cosecant x. Understand? So as long as x values are from 0 to pi, that means sin and cosecant they will be positive from 0 to pi. That's why here when x is belonging to suppose 0 comma pi in this one, then we can say sin x plus cosecant x. It is always greater than or equal to how much here? 2. Understand? That means the least value of the expression sin x plus cosecant x is nothing but how much? 2. So far we have done the problems based on sin and cos combination. a sin plus b cos or a cos plus b sin, etc. But now we are taking different types of other functions also, combinations. Now we have taken here this combination, and this combination has a particular strategy. What is the particular strategy here? One is reciprocal of the other. Understand? So not only sin cos you can make here formula, but even for this kind also you can write formulae. In the same way, what about the other? That is cos x and secant dx. But those are positive only in first quadrant or in fourth quadrant. Therefore, this rule we can write for sine and cosecant belonging to this interval. Even in between you have 90 degrees. If I write that 90 degrees, what will happen? Sine 90 plus cosecant 90, that is how much? 1 plus 1. It is 2. So, equality can satisfy. Understand? So, nothing will here worry about this pi by 2, the middle value also. Now, suppose x is belonging to here the other part, that is third quadrant and fourth quadrant. That is how much here? Pi comma 2 pi. Understand? Then what will happen in this interval? Now sine and cosecant both are negative, right? That means x value you got how much here? Negative, the second one. Then what about here? Sin x plus cosecant x value. In this one you got how much now? Less than or equal to minus 2. Understand? Therefore, whenever you are writing any result, the symbol, that is the quantities, are they positive or are they negative? That is very important whenever you want to make use of this formula. Understand? So this is one of the rules you got. Not only this, suppose if I want to write here the other one, that is cos x comma secant x, right? And once these are, angle is acute, x is here belonging to 0 pi by 2. When angle is acute, then cos x plus secant x value, again you can say greater than or equal to 2. That means the minimum value is how much here? 2. In the same way, tan x plus cot x, understand, it is greater than or equal to 2. So when we can say these values, when x is belonging to here 0 comma pi by 2, once the angle is acute, then you know all these four functions are positive there. That's why you can make use of cos. This is plus 1 by cos just by observing this rule, and this is tan plus 1 by tan, that is again the same rule. Suppose these are other quadrants, that means suppose x is here obtuse angle, then what will happen here? Less than or equal to minus 2, and again here also you will get less than or equal to minus 2 when x is here obtuse angle. So students, these are very easy actually. Once you practice all this, very easily you can write all these. Now let us observe students again the another kind. Suppose whatever x given, a square, suppose it is cos square x and plus b square secant square x, right? And suppose you got a function of this model. Earlier in previous one we have taken coefficients 1 and 1. Cos coefficient 1, secant coefficient 1, first degree. Now it is second degree. And once they come into the second degree, then nothing to worry about here. Quadrant, only thing is here positive values anyhow you got. And therefore students, once you come across this one, secant square always positive, cos square also always positive for particular domain. Then here you can make use of again same kind of rule. That is, it is of the form a square cos square x plus b square divided by how much it is? Cos square x, right? Or you can write this as 1 by secant square x. Now it is of the form x plus 1 by x. So what are our quantities here? One is a square cos square x and the other is b square divided by cos square x. So once you got these two values, then how to write this one? Again the same model, am greater than or equal to gm, because these two are here, while taking the product they can get cancelled. So I am writing a square cos square x plus how much? B square divided by cos square x whole divided by 2 greater than or equal to a square cos square x and into how much? B square by cos square x whole power how much now? It is 1 by 2. Okay, now these two get cancelled. Then what is the value you got? A square cos square x plus b square secant square x is greater than or equal to how much you got? 2ab. Therefore, what is the minimum value you got here? It is 2ab. So what are other combinations also you can take in the same way? It is a square, sine square x, right? Then immediately followed by b square cosecant square x, okay? Sine cosecant. And next suppose if I take a square, tan square x, then followed by what other result you can have here? It is b square cot square x, okay? So now in this way you can find here strategically the combinations, one is reciprocal of the other. For all these three students, just now what kind of formula we derived? It is nothing but greater than or equal to how much here? 2ab. That means the minimum value of these three models is nothing but 2ab. The restriction is all are in terms of squares. Suppose if I take example, if it is 3 cos square x, understand, plus 4 secant square x, okay? Then what about the least value? What is least value here? It is greater than or equal to 2. It is not of the form 3 square. Here a square. Understand? That means it is root 3. So 2 into root 3 into how much? Root 4. That means it is nothing but 4 times how much? Root 3. So the minimum value is nothing but how much here? 4 root 3. So students, in previous session actually we have discussed a combination of sine cos, that too only for first degree and same angle, and here one more combinations also we found, that is one is reciprocal of the other also, right?